So today we're going to talk about the Weinberg kit. It's a pretty good kit. I haven't used it a lot, but today I'll show you the instruments that are in here. You just heard it in a mix. I'll show you how I fit it into the mix and each individual kit piece, and we'll solo some stuff so you guys can check it out. I'll go through all the snares, the kicks, etc. So let's get started. As you heard there in the mix, it sounds pretty good. This is Jay's signature kit. That's his JW48 snare. Let's solo the drums. And here's the Crucible, lower tune, Goliath, lower tune Goliath, Acid Patina, Titanic, Steel. That one's got a little more beat to it. And then the Liquid Death. And then start over. And we'll go through the kicks here. We got the 22x14 plastic beater. Felt beater, wood beater, 22x20, got a little more boom, and then with the felt beater. Subtle differences, but you can definitely hear the differences. Alright, let's go through the toms. This is a 10x7 maple, 12x8 maple, 13x9, 18x16, 16x16. The cymbals, we got a China 1 Ultra Hammered 19, China 2 Ultra Hammered 19, we have China 1 Custom 20, or Crash 1 Custom 20, Crash 2 Custom 20. This one is the Crash 3 Crash of Doom 22-inch. It also has all the ride articulations, which is what I used in this. I'm not using this ride at all. This is a ride / crash, and I liked it better. It's a little darker. Excuse me. This one is a Rock 22-inch ride. We have two different hi-hats, a Master Sound 15-inch and a Custom 14. A little bigger, a little beefier. This is a Splash 1 Custom Hybrid. Custom Hybrid 9-inch. China 3 Oriental 10. Two different bells, both 6-inch. Over here you just have the hi-hat 2, and then a stack, FX stacker with a Oriental China 14. And then you have his dog here. I think that's all the playable pieces in here. See in the mixer, you got kick 1, kick 2, with the mix and the boost, snare with the mix and the boost, and then the racks are mixed, but none of those actually have a boost. Overhead, where you can adjust your different crashes and chinas, and then the room, you can do the same. In the second mixer section, you got tom 5, hi-hat 1, hi-hat 2, ride, splash, stack, FX, cymbals, overhead, room, and then your snare effects and your tom reverbs. I have going out to the first channel that I just call stereo, and everything else is routed out to their channels. But this is just Jay's Weinberg's signature kit. All his signature drums are in here. I'm not using any of the actual master EQ tape because I'm bypassing that because I route out. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Okay, the settings. This is where you do all your mapping. Just a quick disclaimer, I actually use Easy Drummer and route I route out of Easy Drummer so I can actually use the song creator. That's how I build the song, and then I change everything in here to match my kit in here. So you can see if I hit a kick here, but there's actually no sound coming out of Easy Drummer at all. If I hit play, it's triggering the Weinberg kit. I just find it easier. I love the song creator and Easy Drummer, but I never love the sound. So I usually make a franking kit or use a Mixwave kit or crim drums or something like that, and then just match my articulation from here and to here, run them in parallel, and then I can just create in here, set this and forget it. As far as mixing goes, on my master I just have a RIA limit and RIA stream for OBS. For the individual drums on my kick, I just have a virtual mix rack and putting a little shimmer on it, a little saturation, and then just getting a little -1 with the FG2. Snare, bumping the fundamental, and then lowering a little bit of that ring, and then that's pretty much it, besides cutting out some of the low end on there. And then I run that into FG401, get about 3 to 5, put a little high lift. These drums are a little too high-endy for me, so I put a little low lift in there to bump up give it a little beef, and then run it into the saturator to cut off some of those peaks. Right here for the toms. The toms sound pretty good. I just put a gate on it to cut out some of the sustain and some of the boom so it doesn't build up. Into a Pro Q, cut out a little bit of the mud and some of the super low end that we don't need, and some of the super high end, and then just give it a little clip so it all stays even, so I don't get anything too out of control. For the overhead, this is my typical EQ curve for overheads. I just cut it out to about 200, and then I dip here around 6K because the cymbals are very, very bright in this kit, and I don't like it. As is, they're a little thin. So I just like to darken them up a little bit, put a little C2 just to even everything out. can hear there. And then some soothe. Oh, here we go. Then some soothe with cymbal soothe preset. Let's see. The stereo effects. This is the built-in ones. It's just their reverbs, their tom reverb, and their snare reverb. You can adjust that to taste. And then the room, I have a little smash and grab on there, a little saturation, and then even more saturation where I just saturate everything above about 84. And then that gives us this sound here. Oh, and then I have a parallel compression. But not using a whole lot of that. And that's how I got it to fit into this mix. This is a distorted perception song that I haven't released yet, so figured I would use that. Run it through one more time for you guys, so you can hear it in action. Oh, and then the drum buff. Just have the Nolly parallel trick. Bumping up a little bit of 6K, a little bit of 110, and a little bit of 12K, and trimming it back. That goes into my clipper, just to make sure nothing gets out of control. I'm not even turning the knob up at all. I just put it on there for safety. Alright, so that's Jay Weinberg in a mix. A little review of what I think. It can sound good, definitely in a metal context. It's a little bright for me, so I don't use it too often, but as proof here, you can get it to sound good in a mix. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let me guys know what you think, and anything else you might want to see on this. And see you on the next one.